Yeah, exactly.
Right, Nicole?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nicole. I'm going to be your coach for the next 60 minutes. Today we have endurance, strength, and power across the room. I want everyone to focus on bringing that intensity throughout the class. Please let me know if you have any exercise restrictions when we get in there. Otherwise, I'll take a high five on the way in.
Yeah! Woo! Woo!
Let's go! Thank you, Angel.
Alright, friends, find your name on the OT Connect and press go. At your waist is the green start button. Press this to get the belt moving. On the right side, you will see your quick touch buttons for your speed. Let's take this 3 to 4 miles per hour. On the left side is your incline. Everybody should be set to 1%. Alright, let's warm up. Rowers, let's also warm up. Grab your seat before you take your seat. Slide forward. Find your name on the OT Connect and press go. Place both feet onto your foot plates, adjusting the straps so that they're the widest part of your foot. Drive back with your legs to get the water moving, working towards an 18 to 24 stroke rate. All right, rowers, let's warm up. All right, treads, it's time to take it to base. That base should feel challenging but doable and take us into the green zone. Power walkers should be at a 1 to 3% incline, 3.5 to 4.5 miles per hour. Joggers and runners should be at a 1% incline. Joggers with a 4.5 to 5.5 miles per hour and runners at 5.5 miles per hour or greater. Over on the bikes, you are going to be at a gear of 6 or greater. Let's take it to base in 3, 2, 1, base. All right, rowers, let's also take it to base. Base should feel challenging but doable and take us into the green zone. Start with your chest proud. Belly button tucked in, drive back with your legs, lean back with your torso, bringing the handles to those ribs. As we come forward, lead with your arms first. Lean your torso forward and bend your knees for reset. All right, rowers, take the base in 3, 2, 1, base. Good, looking like we're treading into that green zone. I like to see it. All right, today we have endurance, strength, and power. Treads, block 1 is going to be endurance. We are going to be hitting that orange zone with different intensities. Over on the floor, we are going to start with some balance and stability. All right, rowers, let's rack your weight, rack your handles, and bring it over to the weight floor. All right, block 1, 8-minute block. We have a buy-in, 600-meter row that you're going to do just once. At a base, it's going to be a base row, working towards that 18 to 24 stroke rate. Then we're going to have 2 back-to-back exercises, 12 reps each. You're going to have a high row and a cross back lunge. For your high row, I want you to start with your legs about shoulders width apart, arms extended. Drive back, squeezing your upper shoulders. Then for your cross back lunge, again, legs shoulder width apart, arms in front of you. Bring your leg back behind that opposite hip, touching your knee to the floor. Returning to that starting position. An option here is to just take it into a regular lunge. Everyone good? Awesome. You guys can start with the 600-meter row. Wait till I cue the treads. Treads coming your way. We have an 8-minute endurance block where you're going to be alternating between that push and base. Each time that push is going to get a little bit shorter, so you're going to want to increase that intensity. We're going to start our first effort at a 2-minute push into a 1-minute base. We're going to get into that uncomfortable feeling. Power walkers should be at a 5% or greater. Joggers and runners 1 to 2 miles per hour above your base. And over on the strider, we want to be at 3 gears above our base. Alright guys, we got about 20 seconds. Looking good over there, rowers. Alright, friends, let's take it into that first push in 3, 2, 1. 2-minute push. Nice job, rowers. You guys are doing good. Looking good. Nice job on the stride over there, Bob. Looking good. Alright, friends, I see that heart rate getting up there. Looking good, looking good. Alright guys, we're about halfway through this push. Should be feeling a little bit uncomfortable here. How are we looking over on the floor? You guys looking good? Alright, Fred, you guys got about 30 seconds. Alright guys, let's take that base in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute base. Alright guys, for this next effort, we have a 90-second push into a 1 minute base. Power walkers, I want you to add 1% onto your incline. Joggers and runners, whatever you can add, let's add it. Over on the strider. If you guys can take it to another gear, let's take it to another gear. Nice work, everyone. You got about 30 seconds left in this base. Seconds. Alright guys, get ready to get uncomfortable in 3, 2, 1. 90-second push. Looking good, looking good. I'm seeing some orange up there. I'm liking it. You guys are about halfway through. Nice work on that strider over here. I'm liking it. Nice form. About 15 seconds left in this push. Alright guys, let's take the base in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute base. going to be our last push effort. It's going to be a 1 minute push into a 1 minute base, and then we have a bonus, which is going to be a 30-second all out. Or that all out. Nope, you know what? I'm not going to get to the all out yet. We're going to stick with our last push first. Alright guys, we're going halfway through this base. Alright, this last push, let's add whatever incline we can add. Anything on the speed and anything on the gear, let's add it. Alright guys, let's get uncomfortable in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute push. Alright guys, we got about 15 seconds here. Alright, let's take it into our last base in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute base. Alright guys, now your all out's coming up. We're going to have a 30-second all out. Power walkers, you're going to be at 10% or greater. Joggers and runners, 2 miles per hour or greater above your base. And over on the bike, you're going to be at 6 gears or greater. Coming your way in 30 seconds. Alright, let's get very uncomfortable in 3, 2, 1. 30-second all out. Alright guys, you're just about halfway there. Whatever you have left in the tank, let's add it. You guys got this. Let's finish strong. Alright, let's go into walk and recovery, 3 miles per hour or less, 1% on your incline in 3, 2, 1. Walk and recovery. Alright, bring you guys some legs here. Swipe everything down. Treads, when you're ready, press the stop button. Make sure the belt comes to a complete stop. And my strider friend over here. There you go. Thank you. We're going to come by with some wipes. Let's wipe down the equipment. Thank you. Treads, when you're ready, let's take it to the floor. You can head to your corresponding number. And floor, let's take it to your corresponding number on the treads. Nice work, everyone. You guys are doing great. Alright. Treads, when you are ready, get onto the treadmill. You can press the start button to get the belt moving. And let's work on getting towards that base. Again, that base should feel challenging but doable and get us into that green zone. Power walkers should be at a 1 to 3% incline, 3.5 to 4.5 miles per hour. Joggers and runners should be at a 1% incline, joggers 4.5 to 5.5 miles per hour, and runners at 5.5 miles per hour or greater. I will be back with you guys in a few minutes. Just gonna get the floor set up. Alright, floor. we have you guys don't want to do this one again, do you? All right, block 2, 7 minutes long. We're gonna have a buy-in. It's going to be a 300-meter row, push row. So you want to be at a 20 to 24 stroke rate. We're just gonna do that once, and then we're gonna come to the floor for some work and rest. We're gonna have 6 to 10 reps of each exercise. We're gonna do a shoulder press and a sumo squat. So on your seated shoulder press, I want you to take your dumbbells with your elbows slightly in front of you at a 90-degree angle, push up, come back down. Okay, so you're gonna do 6 to 10 of those, and then rest, and then go into your sumo squat. For your sumo squat, your legs are gonna be slightly wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly out, back straight, come down into a seated position, and drive back up with your legs. Or an option here is to use the straps for support. Again, legs should be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed in front of you, come down into that seated position, and come back up. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. All right, you guys can start with the 300-meter row, or you can wait till I cue up the treads. Awesome job, guys. All right, treads, coming your way is a 7-minute strength walk. We are going to have some rolling hills. We're going to increase the incline, but the duration is going to decrease. So we're going to want to maintain that intensity. We're going to start with a 90-second base hill into a 1-minute flat road base. All right, guys. It's going to feel a little bit more than a base with that challenging but doable feeling. You're going to feel a little bit uncomfortable because of that incline. All right, guys, we're going to take it into that base hill in 3, 2, 1. 90-second base hill. Alright, we're about halfway through this base hill. I'm seeing some orange up there. Looking good, guys. Got about 30 seconds left. All right, guys, 15 seconds. All right, let's take it to that flat road base in 3, 2, 1, 1-minute base. All right, guys, for your finisher, we are going to have a 30-second all out. Power walkers are going to be at 10% or greater. Joggers and runners at 2 miles per hour or greater above base, and over on your gear, you're going to want to be 6 above your base gear. All right, guys, over on the floor, we are going to have a low plank. You're going to want to go to a low plank, keeping your core nice and tight. We're going to be there in about 20 seconds. Treads. All right, guys, let's go into that all out in 3, 2, 1. 30-second all out. walking recovery, 3 miles per hour or less, 1% on your incline in 3, 2, 1. Shut it down. Nice work, everyone. Awesome work. All right, treads, when you guys are ready, press the stop button. Make sure it comes to a complete stop. I'm going to swing over with some wipes to wipe it down. And then you guys can meet me over on the floor for some breath work. My fun OT fact for the day is if you guys watch the heart, it starts from red and comes down to gray because it kind of represents us taking those deep breaths in. And as we exhale, it brings our heart rate back to that resting rate. Nice job, guys. Alright, let's go into that standing rotational shift. So, did everyone sign up for Marathon Month? Yes. Alright, I like to see it. What's everyone doing? Ultras, halves? Ultra. Alright, I'll take it. Let's go into the standing static hamstring stretch.
Can I do the Marathon Month on the Strider?
You sure can. Love that. Yeah. We can go through your metrics after class if you like.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I love that.
Perfect. Alright, guys. Let's go into our kneeling psoas stretch. So this one is going to really loosen up that deep hip flexor muscle for all of the hills that we did today. You guys did awesome today. That was a really hard workout. Anyone have any vacations coming up, Dave? Maybe Ian?
Where are you going? Going to Ireland? Scotland?
Woo!
12 hours. Really? Yeah.
Alright guys, let's end with that angled child's pose. Guys, you did an awesome job today. Thank you so much for coming. And I will be here tomorrow if you guys want to join me again. Thank you. Bye guys.